But with that, let's move on to the number 2 spot, which is the Epomaker Shadow X, coming in at a price tag of $85.99. If at any point during the video you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below. This is a more unique form factor, almost like an 1800 form factor, but not fully, but it looks absolutely beautiful. This is completely made of plastic with a 2-piece case with a metallic finish, but it feels solid and great to type on, with it being gasket mounted as well as having pour-on dampening, silicone dampening, and a switch pad. There's also a full LED screen that displays the date, time, battery, connection mode, RGB modes, and a few other things. It's very intuitive to use, and it's also very cool to just have that there. Now, there is also a knob. It is unfortunately not a volume knob, but it does switch between the connection modes. However, this knob is fully metal, it feels extremely good, and the tactility is unbelievably good. It is so satisfying, plus just being very practical because you can easily switch between connection modes or turn the keyboard off to save battery. So that's really well thought out. Do kind of wish that it was a knob that was designated for volume, but as for color options, you don't get any. You get black, and you're gonna be happy with that. For most of you, I think it'll be nice. It's kind of a black and gray vibe. It's good. Now, as for switches, you get a choice between Epomaker's own switches. You have a choice between Wisteria, Bluebird, and Flamingos for linear. Then you get Budgegars for tactile, or Gateron Pro Yellows, which are not tactile. Those are linears. Now, I have the Wisterias, and I've also used the Budgegars, which are a great tactile switch. So if you want tactile, go for the Budgegars. They're great. I haven't used the Bluebirds, but I've also used the Flamingos. And really, honestly here, you're not gonna go wrong with a switch option. Even the Gateron Pro Yellows are gonna be great. Again, you really can't go wrong. As well, obviously, as you expect, this keyboard is fully hot-swappable with 3 and 5-pin switches. All right, now for the keycaps. Now, if you guys have been in the community of keyboards, you will recognize these keycaps because I'm pretty sure these are just ACO ASA keycaps. They look exactly the same. They feel exactly the same. They are ASA profile. They are literally those keycaps. ACO must have, I don't know, teamed up. I don't know if they call them ACO's keycaps, but they are ACO's keycaps. This is not a bad thing. Those keycaps retail for about $50 on their own. So this is an extremely nice set of keycaps for this keyboard. Like, that is really, really good. I would say everyone that buys this keyboard is not going to be upgrading their keycaps. They might upgrade or modify other things, but the keycaps are really, really a fantastic value, and that really makes this a awesome value proposition. However, let's talk about the stabilizers. How are they? They're fantastic. They just knocked it out of the park here. No rattle, a great sound, it's nice deep, good resonance. Like they just did a great job here. There's no problems with the stabilizers. Listen for how different this one sounds. This is a louder board. It sounds more like you have PE foam in this, so it's definitely that poppier, louder, beautiful sound. It is a great sound stock. This sounds like a custom keyboard. It looks like a custom keyboard. If that's what you're into, you're gonna love it. But take a listen to the sound test. And that is how it sounds. I love it. I absolutely love it for the price. That's freaking hard to beat if you want that loud keyboard. Now, as for connectivity, you can use this wirelessly with either Bluetooth or a 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle, or you can plug this in with a USB Type-C, either for charging or connectivity. This also has a nice large 3000 milliamp hour battery, so battery life is good. Now, as for the RGBs here, these are south-facing LEDs, which is fantastic. That means if you did want to switch out your keycaps, you can pretty much do any keycap profile you want without interference on basically any switch. So that's great. The RGB here is a little bit more understated, but it still looks attractive. There's tons of modes, colors, perky lighting, pretty much everything you need. Again, if you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. And if you want to check out my main channel with longer form content, you can check that out right here. But this is a consumer tech review, high speed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.